All right, we have one of these. It's our last question. So we're solving and we're going to use the quadratic formula. So I'm going to write it. And then we're going to have to use standard form. So ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. A is the number next to x squared. So a is 1. B is the number next to x, -1. And c is the constant, just 3. So let's plug everything in. X equals negative b. Well, b is -1. Plus or minus square root b again, -1 squared this time, minus 4 ac. A is 1, c is 3. All divided by 2 times a, which is 1. So everything's plugged in, it's all set up. Now we're going to simplify this. So I'm going to have a square root, and I'm just going to put in what's underneath the square root. So -11. Okay, this is where our complex part comes in. I is the square root of -1. We're going to take out a -1 and make it I square root of 11. Okay, and that's as simplified as we can go because 11's prime. We can't simplify the square root anymore. So we're going to take this and replace it back up there. We simplified that little chunk, but let's continue. X equals negative, so +1 plus or minus I square root of 11, all divided by 2 times 1, which is 2. So your last step is to split that plus or minus. So we have 1/2 plus I square root of 11 over 2. That 2 goes to both terms. And then the same thing with a subtraction sign. And those are your two answers. So when you type it in, 1/2 plus I square root of 11 divided by 2. And then copy, paste, and change your second one to a minus. So they're the same but different signs.